Okay, y'all. Sorry if I sound like crap. I know I probably do because my throat feels like crap. That's like crap. I don't know if I got a cold or something, but yeah, I have something going on. But how are y'all doing? It's your boy JJ Dude Number One, and we are here for My Hero Ultra Rumble video, which is just me talking to the My Hero Ultra Rumble devs if they were even there to just listen, or just something along those lines that it just need to be like awareness need to be spread out here. Because yeah, it's getting rough out here, y'all. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind competitive like My Hero Rumble. I don't mind that. I don't care for that. It's fine with me. But there's a level or a point in time where certain things need to be fixed and stuff, and that's what I'm here for. Spread awareness at the very least, at least on YouTube. I can't do really much on Twitch because now people really do look on my Twitch with that. Or if I do My Hero Rumble, most likely people don't really care till like a Tuesday or a Wednesday type of thing. When I'm at like 3 and daggone PM or something, which is understandable. But let me go out there and elaborate my points real quick. So I'm gonna have like my reasons of why I think it is what it is, and I got my phone for research purposes to help out explain what I mean by these certain things, so people understand what I mean by what I say. So of course, I think we all agree that balancing is a problem in this game. And tuning as well. Right? Y'all see this crap, y'all? Y'all see this crap? Y'all see this crap right here I'm talking about? Look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this thing right here. Immediate call. Immediately. It's a spam call nonetheless, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I keep getting nothing but potential spam calls, bro. There's nothing but potential spam calls, bro. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do about that? But anyway. They're like, balancing, tuning problems, and then there's times that we can do combos to something that makes no sense whatsoever. And it does happen. It happens a lot, if y'all think I'm lying. There's a lot of times it happens. All right. So, for example, I'll give you an example. If y'all see this. Now, of course, I have a few power things, which I don't even think you even need that, to be honest. I don't even think you really need that. But, yeah. A beta, an alpha, and then a special action to hit the headshot, that kills. That shouldn't be a case of where that should happen. It shouldn't happen like that. It really should happen, but it happens. But I then did it without no power-ups or no other special thing with it. You see it? Nothing's there. But yeah, look. I beta hit him. Do. Alpha, and then a special action, and it kills. So you don't even need that power thing just to make it work. And the damage already says it speaks for itself. That is a bad thing that should not be happening in the game. And yeah, it's on my TikTok at least. There's a lot of them that are on my TikTok. Just a few of them might be a lot easier if I go out there to the other person they go for. So yeah, but honestly, that it happens a lot with that damage. And I'm gonna be honest with you, no, the best thing I can tell you is make tuning be its own like event thing, or like its own what you call it? Game mode. Let it be its own game mode. And keep it by itself and not, add it within ranked and stuff. And just let it, and then just fix y'all balancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fix characters that need to be fixed, which there's a lot of characters which I can explain right now. Y'all give me a second. Alright, y'all, there's the list. Now, I'm going to explain each and every one of them. Now, some of them I will explain because some of y'all might be like, what? Uraka's balanced? To some degree, I don't think she's as balanced, but a lot of people ain't really complaining about her too much that right now this season. Now, if it was like other seasons, 100% would complain. But I think for right now she's worth it. So let me go off of each and every character that's bottom and up and explain and go from there. And then we go to the other parts of what makes them annoying. Or some parts of it that makes it annoying to deal with. Let me give you an example. For example, Deku. Deku just, I don't know, in my opinion, his alpha's skilled, so let it stay like that. Beta is okay. I think that he should have, 2 gammas though, at least around level 4 or level 5 or 6 or something. I think that would be fair for Deku. Give that to Deku. I think he'd be alright. Kirishima, I know y'all buffed his alpha. Maybe like buff like the beta, not by damage, but like buff how fast it goes a little bit. For at least Kirishima, because it kind of feels like a walking like block that just tries to charge at you and it just fails both times. Especially when he's at low levels, it's just kind of hard to play him sometimes. Now, after you get him leveled up, he's good, but just make it a little easier with like the way he moves with his beta. And I think it's fine. I don't care about his gamma damage or beta damage. Don't buff that up. Just make sure that he can move a little quicker with his beta, and I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be probably really balanced, even though his damage is really crazy if you let him go up a lot. Mario, honestly, just buff up his health. That's all you really need to do, and I think he's just straight up balanced, just a little bit. Like, I think his health is like 225. Is it 225 or is it 250? I gotta check that. I'll give a second. Let me check. It may make the guard points 225 if you're complaining about that much. Maybe put it at 225 and then flip it around, because I think the health is more important, because he gets one shot by a bar, by any random bar that just does gamma in level 9. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Just get the health up, I think he'll be alright. Now, lady, just give back her old combos back. Like, I respected her when she did a whole bunch of combos, but I never really see anyone do the combos on me though. But just make sure you just stop the combo at a certain point in time. That's all you really need to do with Mount Lady, is just stop the combo thing for being too excessive. But let it happen, you know what I'm saying? Twice? I'm gonna be honest with you. After all the other characters that we have to deal with, just give him his Gamma Alpha combo back. If people complaining about his Gamma Alpha combo when there's other people that are at a bigger mess, I think they just gotta stop playing the game at that point. That's just me. Tech Dabi, I'm gonna be honest with you. Either he needs a rework or he needs something happening with his like beta, gamma, or at least his alpha. I honestly think he just needs a better alpha, or his fireball needs to be a lot faster. Or he needs to do a lot of damage with his alpha. Let him at least have something going on. Or give him any kind of movement thing. Because a lot of these other tech characters at least have movement, or at least stuff to like protect them really good. Like Todoroki does. And all these other characters that have a lot of other good things that they can do to get out of a jam. Dabi has nothing except beta, gamma, run away. Overone can just push you away or hold beta and just make sure you can't get in the room. Todoroki can do the exact same thing. Just throw a beta out there, alpha, like hold, and then alpha, and then just boom. Zara can raise quirks in and just get out of the jam. Tectoka can just do beta, gamma, and then switch, go out there, instant repeat, double crouch, go from there. This Mario can just alpha his way through the building and just get out of there. All Might just has like a good special action where he just jumps up really high and then just starts running around the place, just going whatever he wants. Shigaraki can just do beta, fake beta, and then go to another beta. Dinky just has a good, nice gamma move he can get out of there, and then throw betas out there to protect himself a little bit. And then Monoma's just Monoma. I don't think we need to explain nothing about Monoma. So yeah, Tech Dabi needs something. Either a rework with something, or he needs like a buff with his alpha, or at least something to help him at least hit against flying enemies that are beating the dog out of him. That's just me. In my opinion. Then I think these characters are mainly balanced. Maybe, I guess, only one I think people aren't going to think that are balanced is maybe Uraka, maybe Dinky because of damage, but even if then, he can't do no combos as great as he used to do, so I think he's fine now. Uraka's probably the only one I can understand people complain about. If you're complaining about Shinzo, I think you just need to stop complaining, because that man literally can only do one beta, and he can't do an alpha combo out that. You can only do alpha, jump melee, gamma to a beta. That's the only one that he can really do as a combo that ends with a beta. Really, or if he does alpha, and then maybe do a beta at the last second of it. But other than that, I mean, I think he's okay now. Just, he might be annoyed about special action, but that's probably about it. Endeavor, I think it's balanced. Unless you want to buff his alpha slightly to sure. After all the other things we have to deal with. Hawks, think he's balanced. Alpha One, think he's balanced. And he's actually okay and a lot better than what he used to be. Compress, he can't go out there and throw trucks to you 24/7 and then break all your health and GP instantly. Strike Dabi, only problem with Strike Dabi is that he has that thing where he can just command grab you out of nowhere, out of thin air, which I'm going to show y'all in a second. Actually, I can do it right now, actually. Do I really care about anyone else to show, really? Yeah, honestly, yeah, we go ahead and show it. Let's go ahead and show y'all. Let's go ahead and show it. Let's show it. Let's show it. This one right here, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. This right here is a problem. Like this. This is a problem. If I do a gamma to hit beta, he dodges, and then he gets hit with this, I'd be a little annoyed too. That gotta stop. Y'all gotta fix that. For the greater good, y'all gotta fix that. That shouldn't be a thing that's happening. And it happened literally 3 days. Well, actually, technically it happened like 4 days ago. But I got to post a video at this time, at 3 days ago. So keep that in mind. That shouldn't be a thing that Straight Diabetes doing though. So please just fix that, or find whatever's happening there and fix that, please. Or at least let it be the grab kick that actually hits, if it is that case. All Might, I think he's very balanced and all that stuff. Maybe game might be a problem a little bit, but other than that, I mean, I think he's perfectly fine as a bounce, assault character. Overall, same thing. I mean, he's very balanced. I mean, he's mainly a ground character. Same as Shigaragi, both ground characters and stuff. He just can't hit his flying characters. He can. That's just unfortunate, but it happens. It's life. Kirigiri makes sense. Portals. Go from there. And not a lot of people really play him, but hey, it is what it is though. But he makes it work though. Kendo. I think she's very balanced. Just, she's just very ground-based oriented character that, shields, alphas away, melee's out of there, and try does it. There's basically what she can do with that at that point. Momo, very balanced. As you see, the cadence got nerfed a lot. Beta isn't like where she can protect herself from behind and stuff, and all the other good stuff, which we could explain that, but I think y'all understand it if you played the old original ones for it. Their alpha just backs away a little bit. Now, Todoroki, I think he's fine. He has great defensive tools. That's just how he is. Aizawa has good combos, but like I said, at the end of the day, he's alright. He's balanced. Other from, I guess, people complain about his special action with alpha combos to other extenders, but other than that, it is what it is. And these characters, which I'm going to explain in my opinion. Ida is going to be a really annoying character no matter what. I don't think he needs a buff / or a nerf, but he's just annoying to deal with. Same as Minos, he's just really annoying in general to deal with. But hey, you can't really complain about nerfing him the entire time. Golfa One, in my opinion, I think he's still good. I don't think he needs like a nerf or anything or buff, but he's still okay. Soul Shiki, if you know how to use his combo oriented stuff, then yeah, he's pretty annoying to deal with. But I don't think he really needs a nerf, and I don't think he needs a buff. At present, Mike, he probably needs a nerf with his damage and stuff. It's just not like people are playing him, so they just don't give two cares about him. It's just like if you were playing like this All Might right here, and no one really cared to play him, and then maybe it's just me and maybe 3 other people that play him. Then I mean, this is what it is. No one's really gonna care about it. Hold up. This feels like crap. Next one is Toga. I'll be honest, I think it's just her annoying beta damage. Like, she just go out there and do good beta damage and stuff, but I'm just like, hit that maybe like 2-3 times, and it just gets annoying after a while. But other than that, I mean, yeah, just nerf that a little bit, or at least nerf the damage of that move, and I think we're fine. Hawks, I'll be honest, Hawks is just annoying to deal with in general. It has really good, just really great amazing combos. They just need to nerf, I guess, the damage of it, or make it to where that combo isn't doing too much damage, though. So, hey, whether it's the Gamma Beta thing, or whether it's the Beta thing to a Gamma thing to Alpha, whatever they need to do, they need to just fix it a little bit. Just nerf damage a little or something. Tamaki, just nerf the Beta damage, and I think he's fine. This Mirio, honestly, I don't care about him getting his Gamma back every time he does Gamma. I don't care about that. Though, he's just really annoying to chase this guy and stuff, unless you catch him slipping with like an Aizawa or something. But yeah, just, I guess, like, there's not really much I can say about him because he's okay. I think you just need to nerf the damage of some of his like moves. I think he'll be fine though. Abara has some weird text that she can do to hit people for a wall and stuff. I'm not complaining about that. Maybe the most I'll say is nerf her alpha. Sorry, y'all, if I sneeze too much. Like I said, just, I guess, nerf her alpha, and I think you're fine. I think you're fine. In the beta, I'm fine with, because she's a defensive tool, and that beta is her defensive tool. And Gamma's just Gamma. I'm not complaining about that. Just, I guess, nerf the alpha damage or stuff, and I think you're fine. Or fix the bug with her alpha thing doing extra damage than it needs to. I don't know if they fix that, y'all let me know in the comments if they fix that. Because I think someone I know used that thing around, like, I think a week ago. I don't know if they fixed that now, or if it's been fixed with our alpha thing, which I'll have to check that in a second, actually. Which I might have to show y'all just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all give me a second, though. Give me a second. Alright, y'all. So before we get to the 400 one, I also want to say that she does have a bug where, same thing with Mirio. Mirio has this bug, funny enough, as well, where the screen starts just messing up, and it just kind of forces your screen in a weird way. So I'm gonna give you an example. So for example, as you see, shouts to Havoc Phoebe. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I had to do this example because this also has happened because I've played Amara a few times because I know people wanted me to play Amara. This has happened. Thank you, Havoc Phoebe, for letting me have that because, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, I gotta show love to you. I gotta show love to you. While they show love to her, I'll even have her thing out and everything for it in a second though. So yeah, and this will happen right here. And you just can't see nothing really on the green. And you're just looking like this the entire time. And you can't tell where you can do because yeah, that screen just kind of gets cooked up. Please fix that as well. That'd be nice and appreciative. But yeah, if y'all want to show love to her, you know, hey, y'all shout outs to her, you know. Alright, y'all, I found the clip. So yeah, don't mind the name here. It's been an old thing I've had since day one. But yeah, I looked at it from Reddit, which thank goodness I have Reddit. It thinks this person right here, I don't know if it's like Mangi or Manji or anything like that. I can't tell y'all that, but yeah. So yeah, they got rid of the method and stuff, so yeah. So it was a problem, I think it was 7 months ago. But I have seen 2 people using it, I think 2 weeks ago. I don't know if they fixed it now. Don't what's the word for it? Don't shoot the messenger or nothing, or don't question me on that. I don't know if it's still a thing, but they have done something like this where they did a lot of damage and stuff. And y'all can see the damage there if you want to count the damage there, or the other side right there, you can. But around there, that's like, you know, a lot of damage though. So yeah, y'all, please fix this as well. I think this needs to be fixed as well though. So please fix that for Assault Rocket because this happens a lot and it gets to be a problem sometimes. Please stop having this thing as a thing. Please just stop having that as a thing. Now, we're in a better spot now. So now, let's go back. Rapid All Might, I think Rapid All Might's just really good. I think people might complain about his outfit need to be nerfed or something. Or maybe make the cooldown longer or something. That might be what more people might be saying. So it's up to you and what you want to do with that. Rapid Bakugo, I think he's one of the best, best like rapids in the game. Like top 3 maybe, top 4 even-ish. Depending on how you see fit of it. And all stuff. Maybe, I guess, because I'm not really good with Rapid Bakugo, so I can't say as much about it though. Because I know he can do Gamba, melee to another Gamba or something. And they cook up with that. I can't say about it because, like I said, I'm not great with him, but it is what it is with that. But I know he can get a little nerf. Maybe nerf his beta. Maybe put his beta back down to like 3 maybe at level 9, I guess. I don't really know what y'all want to do. And go from there, I guess. That's how I feel. And Dever, I think we could all just say that his beta just needs a nerf or something along those lines. If y'all don't believe me, funny enough, I got a video that can help me out to explain how I feel about this. Example, and shout outs to It's Mandel. Sorry, that's the best one I can see, and it's right there too. So yeah, this happens. If you get hit to a wall or something, and this happens, this always gets you cooked up and all right. Oh, that's just me. You know, just get that out of the way though. But yeah, this could happen. And it does so much damage. And you can't escape, you can't roll or nothing. Which is another problem that I have with this game. They gotta fix these certain set problems because this can happen. If this happens, you're just cooked. That's just the basis of what happens. You're just cooked. Please fix that as well. And then you have Rapid Toga. Hold up, it will text me. Everything will text me on my phone. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Rapid Toga. I think we all know what Rapid Toga is. Rapid Toga is either you're really good with her, or you're just gonna spam beta, alpha, and gamma, or beta and then gamma, and then try to do what you gotta do with that. That's just the basis of her. So, unless you want to nerf the damage of it, just like how you kind of nerf how Motoboy does his thing, then hey, it is what it is. Tech Dinky, he's just gonna be annoying no matter what, though. He's just gonna be annoying. Whether you want to nerf his alpha, whether you want to nerf special action or anything like that, or even anything else in particular, or beta, he's just going to be annoying to deal with because he can just go out there and hit you in the air and stuff. So I can't complain about him. Deku, all I'm going to say is that maybe you nerf like the alpha slightly and I think you're fine. Just nerf the alpha a little bit. But I think he's balanced other than that. Because, I mean, the most people might deal with is like the ones that just spam beta or gamma or beta to gamma to beta. But that's most I'll see. Shigaraki, let's be honest. We know what the problem is. That man used the alpha after everything happened. He can hit you with an alpha combo, roll, alpha combo, roll, alpha combo, roll, alpha combo. And to hit it, boom. Like, no. We already know that's the problem. And his beta just does whatever it wants. It just does good damage. You get out of jail free card. And Armored All Might. Do we really need to talk about him? Do we really need to talk about him? So right here. Beta. Melee. Beta. And you probably could throw some gammas out there too if you really wanted to make sure they were dead too. So that's already another problem with him. On his other chord. Okay, put it right here. So that's him. And Lady Nagant. I already kind of showed Lady Nagant. But like I said, she just does a lot of extra damage. For absolutely no reason. Strike Kendo. I think, I'm gonna be honest with you. Every defensive set character needs to be nerfed when it comes to damage. Like, both of these two made up strike characters, but bro, it's annoying to deal with a strike Kendo. Like, at that point, look, when I see a strike Kendo, usually I either do three things. One, I try to get rid of them first, or I'm just annoyed to the point where I'm just like, go ahead and just kill me. If it's just them into any fight, because it just requires no skill to play them, in my opinion. That's just me, though. Compared to, like, Rabbit Deku, which Rabbit Deku I still think requires the most, like, least amount of skill known to mankind. If you just exist, you just throw melees the entire time. Which I don't mind having characters that do melees. Like, because there's Kirishima. He's mainly a melee-based character who has to rush in there just to hit you. Or even Kendo, who has to get close to you to close the distance, which is fine. Then you have Deku that just has nothing but melee and has a good alpha, has a Gamma that auto-tracks you if you haven't, no, Gear Shift 5 or whatever, and then you just have Beta that does whatever it wants. If it comes down to it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Either make the cooldowns longer, or nerf the damage, or do both. And I'm fine with that for both these characters. Even with his beta shield, just, I don't know, do something with it. Make it to where, like, at least people that use it right can get rewarded. And the people that just keep spamming it just to spam it need to not get rewarded and they need to get punished for that. I'm just gonna keep it about do it for both of them too. And Rabbit Deku, honestly, as much as I want to say just nerf the damage, bro, I'm gonna have to just say that. Just nerf the damage. Because Alpha's just gonna knock you down, which is fair. Beta's just gonna do its damage. Gamma's just gonna be annoying. Unless you want to just say nerf the combos and do it like how Twice did. But even then, I don't really want that to happen to any character. Just, I think, nerf the damage and balance them accordingly. Which is why I always say balance them accordingly and go from there. Please just do that. I think it's a lot better. Now, let's get to the other part, which I think we all can agree is so annoying when it comes to this game. Especially if you're on crossplay. And I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Alright, y'all. This is like the best one I have so far. So yeah, there is a thing that they need. Devs, y'all just need anti-cheat system. It's just mine. So for example, this is what happened. I went up there, hit this guy right here, Tamaki, boom. And I hit him with a beta. And then literally everyone's down immediately. Everyone down. And the Tamaki probably thought it was me. But yeah, nah, he got rid of every one of them. So keep that in mind. This has happened. And then guess what? I got the cheater again. I went out there and reported him and I blocked him because I don't want to, win a cheap, easy way. That's just me. And I added him to the block list. That's what I did. They got mad that I did that. And then I got him this game right here. And then this other guy said to turn off crossplay. Here's my thing about it. Here's my thing. I wish I could, but most times I have to because most times when I do play with someone, that's when I'm playing with. Not these two, obviously, but most times when I want to do that, all right? So it kind of just happens. And then this guy says this. Nah, bro, don't even try it. It happened to me. So other videos, you're on his team. Every game, he's your friend. And I'm like, dude. And again, I'm going to say this so people understand this. For this idiot right here, so that he can understand this, though. If you look at most of my other games, look at all my other games. This is with me and Vortex. Well, actually, no, not me and Vortex, but me. I was talking to Vortex here. This is where I was talking to Vortex. And most times you see, I'm in a solo game by myself. This Mount Lady game right here, for example, where I was getting jumped the entire time. This game right here, he's not here. And multiple times, he's not there with me. So I don't get what this guy is saying. Now, if you want to say I maybe see him once or a few times, even if then, I usually block and report him if it comes down to anyone on my team cheating or hacking. Vortex can vouch for that, because Vortex know I was with team with a cheater. I just blocked him immediately. And he saw it. So, like, what are we talking about here? And that's why I say some people just don't need to just talk. Because sometimes y'all don't even look at my clips or videos. If y'all look at my video or clips, you'll know mostly about me. I don't deal with cheaters. I don't. And I don't like it. Because I even tell them that they need to fix their game. Heck, even with like bugs and stuff, I want them to fix that. Because I want the game to be okay and decent and at least competent so people just don't instant leave it. Because this is the only thing of its game that is a Battle Royale game that's a My Hero Trumbull game. Or My Hero game in general. So like, come on now. I want them to get rid of the hackers and stuff. But the next thing in particular is obviously, I think we all understand this, the bugs and glitches, like for example, the Endeavor thing, your rocket just falling off the whole thing, the being stuck on iframes where you're just stuck onto a wall the entire time and you just can't move, which I think I have a perfect video for that, so give me a second. And I got another example right here as well. So for example, it happens a lot of times in this map in particular, which they need to fix, because it either goes in this map or it goes on the other map, and it gets annoying after a while. Which, by the way, y'all just need to fix that. Please do. Okay, now, just to that zoom in, please, please don't get me cooked up. And I'm not gonna lie, I want y'all to see this, because this happens a lot too. Boom, a gamma hits, right? Iframes, boom, nope. And now he is stuck. And this happens a lot. And then guess what? You still could get hit while getting beat up the entire time, which is a problem. It should not be like this where, you know, you get stuck, you can't move, and you get cooked up. And I have a few of those gameplays myself, but I can't find them. Well, at least not correctly. Because there's the one with twice, and every one of them was just beating me up when I was stuck into the, I think the first UA thing, and I was in like the middle spot, but then I went out to the brown part, and then I just kind of got jumped on the entire time, and I was confused, like, why the heck I was getting jumped? Because I thought maybe I went up quick, and I know I was stuck down there, because the person that told me about it said I was just stuck down there, and they just luckily hit me right then. So yeah, that's another problem. Please fix that. So those are the multiple things out there. Please just fix that. Now, this other part is just going to be basic and simple to the point, and I'm going to type this down so y'all understand. The gacha. The gacha in this game is official buns. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, I get some characters here and there with luck and, you know, blessings, you know, that God kind of helped me out and stuff like that. If you don't believe in God, that's up to you. Don't have to go out there and complain about it that I'm liking God. Or that I believe in God. You don't have to complain about that. It's my opinion, not yours. But yeah, as you can see, when you do any of these role things, for example, right, you don't get to keep like the role points that you currently have, which leads me to the other point that I have to make. Is that why can't we keep the role points that we have in this gacha? When this gacha, most times if you want a guaranteed character, you have to do 1,800 like role pools or whatever. Not role points, but my bad. 1,800 like pulls in general, and you can't keep the role points out of it though. You just can't, and that's the another problem I have. Like, if you're not gonna let it be easy to get the characters, at least go out there and let us keep the role points that we get from the other gachas that we have, so that we can save it and then go from there. Because it gets annoying after a while. Because now you're gonna have to go out there and just keep your role points, not keep your role points, but keep your tickets, and then pray that you get 1,800 and then go from there. That's just what the best you have to do is, and I don't think that's a good thing to have. If you want to know how to fix your gacha system, please let the role points stay, so that people that are going to get a certain set character with 200 role points or whatever, go out there and cook up. Let them have that. Don't let it expire immediately and then we have to go out there and grind again. That is stupid. Please, I think it'll be better for a lot of people if that happens. At least for the gacha, if y'all not going to focus on, like, I don't know, making it easier to get roll tickets, which honestly is good enough to do it if you know how to do it with Battle Pass stuff, and then just keep it for later. But keep the role points let us be able to keep the role points and then go from there. I think it's a nice thing to have if you're not going to be too cautious about the gacha. Just let that role point stay the same. When we go from there, so we can at least get our characters like that. Especially for people out there that are spending their hard-earned, whether it's money or hard-earned tickets to get that. Please, and thank you in advance. Now, the next thing, which is very simple, which I'm going to go here and explain this one, because I don't even have to talk about this one that much. But, let's keep it a buck when I say this. Y'all do not, and I repeat, give me a second though, but y'all do not show love to old characters. Y'all do not. Y'all need to show love to old characters. For example, so Deku, I do not see him be getting a lot of love. If anything, he got nerfed, and that was it. He didn't get no love with his Gamma. He didn't get no love with his anything like that in general. Some people just need a health buff, right? Like, maybe like I want to say maybe All Might. All Might lost his, if I'm not mistaken, All Might lost his, health, and he can't get his health back to 350? Like, let him get his health back to 350. Like, a lot of characters, they just need to get their health up or something, and if not that, maybe a little bit of their damage up, to some degree, depending on who it is. Just give out to old characters, give some love. Like, Tech Dabi, who, by the way, can barely hit anyone with an alpha, because most people are gonna roll it. Either make it be faster and do more damage, or make that alpha do another certain thing that's at least competent enough that can cook up. That's just my opinion. So just give old characters some love, help them out. Old characters that do need love. Now, the old characters that are already busted and broken like Todoroki, not him. I'm talking about characters that need their health up, like All Might, get their health up. They're 350 or something. And if you want to do 325 and just see if that's fine or perfect, go for it. Just test some of the old characters out and just at least know that, like, Tech Dabi is just not that good or fun to play. So, as much as people want to say he's fun to play, it's just really hard to play him because he's not going to be all that competent. But Toga's fine. Just nerf her damage with her beta if you're going to let it hit 3 times, and I think she's fine. And then go from there. The next thing is game modes. Now, of course, hold up. I don't know. It feels like I have to sneeze and I don't. Whatever. Anyway, what I was going to say is the next thing is game modes. So, game modes is an okay problem, the iffy problem. Now, of course, there's other game modes like the other one we have, which no one really cares to play, which is fair. No one really cares to play it because it's kind of buns. What I honestly think is what y'all should have did was kept leader battles. If y'all kept leader battles, I think y'all would have been fine. But yeah, keep leader battles in that thing. Go out there, get leader battles, see how it goes, and go from there. And make tuning be a game mode as well. And then just get rid of the tuning stuff all in general for like everything else, just so it's a little fair. That way, at least requires a little bit of skill compared to other things that are happening. Because it could be like an experimental mode or something. So just do that. I think it'd be all right. Now, the next thing is matchmaking. Now, of course, you can't control matchmaking. I understand this wholeheartedly. I understand. But I'm going to be honest when I say this. Y'all matchmaking sometimes be the most bun thing I have ever seen. You think I'm lying? Let me show you something. I had a book 1 and a book 3. Or is that a book 2? If I'm not mistaken. I think a book 1 and a book 2. I can't see it really right. And do you know who I went up against? I went up against, no cap when I say this, Demon Inc.'s team. If y'all see that, tell me how this is fair. Demon Inc., by the way, and I don't mean no harm to Demon Inc. or anything like that, though. But tell me how it's fair that I'm going up against Demon Inc.'s team, right? And he has a full squad. I think at that time I looked at it, he had a full squad. Compared to my team that's a book 1 and a book 2 that don't know what they're doing. And of course, I'm going to hard carry because that's just how I am. I'm going to try and hard carry, make things work. As y'all see, I'm getting damage, I'm getting cooking, you know. I go up there, I eliminate them and stuff. You know, I do my best to like go out there and fight every one of them. Go from there. Get rid of him. I'm on fire, I'm on roll. Then I get hardcore jumped by his team. My team don't know what to do because they kind of buns. And then going from there. Like I said, matchmaking should be at least around my playing level. At least I want them to play around my level. I'm not saying they have to play 100% on my level, but at least let them play around my level so I can cook up. That would be good and helpful for me. But sometimes y'all just give me book 1s and 2s. Unless I go out there and I ask Vortex for help stats, which I try not to ask Vortex for help too much, but yeah. It's kind of buns that I gotta deal with the matchmaking that just is not great or beneficial to me all the time. Or at least a good a bit. Because I don't mind once in a blue moon, right? I go up there and I have book 1 or 2. But this happens like every time I do solo usually. The only times I don't is if I get like book 30s and maybe a book 15 at most. After that, it's just everyone just book daggone, you know, 1s and 2s. Just fix that, and I think it's all good. But you really can't fix matchmaking, so I'm not gonna complain too much about you about that. Now, this one, y'all don't have to have because I understand it's too much money, too much work, yada yada, but having a replay system. Having a replay system, I think, would help out with this game. The reason I say it would help out with this game a lot is because of 3 reasons. 1, with matchmaking, in my opinion, not matchmaking, but the replay system. The replay system would at least help out to know who's hacking, who's cheating. Because at least if they know, and maybe there might be some devs on the side that watch stream or something. I feel like someone should have some research out there going or something. So that people know at least, you know, what's what. And again, I keep getting potential spam calls. Like, my goodness. Thank you. Hop off. A replay system would be nice because of 3 reasons in my opinion. 1, you'll know who's cheating and stuff. And if you have a dev on the side that's out there watching other streamers do their thing, it makes sense to go out there and get rid of them. Like I said, you just need an anti-cheat system. That's all y'all really need, though. And y'all probably wouldn't even need a replay system. Or, like, maybe, like, it can help out so people understand how to play certain said character. Because it can also help other people out, though. People that stream, because they can be like, hey, yo, look, I got, like, a replay vibe. You can help me out and explain, you know, what I can do here. It'll help out a little bit. So that people know how you play, and go from there. And I think it's nice to have that. Or it would be nice to have that. That's just my opinion, though. But, you know, that's up to them to decide that. That's just a personal thing I think it would be nice to have and stuff. And the last but not least, this one is not too harsh on them, but let us have some other use for gold. Because there's a lot of people that have so much gold, it's ridiculous. Like, if you don't mind, I'm going to show y'all, like, how my gold is. If I'm not mistaken. If I check my gold damage, right? Not gold damage, but, like, my gold in particular. Well, let's have something for gold, because we don't got much for gold, and it's just kind of here. Actually, let's just go over here real quick. Okay, if y'all don't see right here, this is my gold right here. Well, I probably have a lot more gold than this, but this gold right here, we need something for gold. Whether it's for tickets, whether it's for anything like crystals or anything, just let us get something for gold. That's something that we can use. Whether it's even for our, like, our tutored stuff or anything like that, let us have gold used for something. It's better than just having it for nothing. I'm just being honest when I say that. So yeah, y'all, please just let us have something for gold, and I think we're fine. But I think that's all I have to say at the moment for it. Just please fix the bugs, the hackers, and maybe fix the tuning and balancing stuff, and I think we're fine. I think the season will be in a better spot than it already is. And another thing I'm going to say, I know what y'all trying to do, trying to get these newer characters out, but please get other characters out like Jiro and Tokoyami and Mina out and stuff. It just makes no sense to me how y'all got about a lot of these, well, a few of these 1A characters that aren't, you know, the others, but you got everyone out there that's, you know, really, really new, which I don't think y'all should be doing that just now. I think y'all should have waited on that. That's just me. I think y'all probably should have waited on that and made sure that everything was in order before y'all got that set up for straight. So, I think if you go for other characters and stuff, please, and I mean when I say this though, but please, focus on 1A characters like Mina, Jiro, Tokoyami, anything like that. And I don't think y'all need to worry about skill quirk sets yet. I think you just should get every 1A character out there that you can, go from there, even if it's just a little in. Because y'all kind of put the hype way too far up now. So now people are probably going to be like, oh yeah, I want Mirako now, which don't get me wrong, I love Mirako as next to the next person. But come on now, we can't keep doing this back and forth nonsense and then just it gets annoying after a while. We just can't keep doing this. We just can't. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have to say about this video. If you want to go out there and let the devs know, I guess, hopefully just spread awareness to this video. Go from there. Maybe it might go out to people, maybe it might not. I highly doubt it will, but hey, might as well make it make sense going out there and stuff. Because look, I at least want this video to be out there so at least people, well, not the people, because I think a lot of people know about it, but the devs in particular need to know about this. And maybe if a dev hears about it, maybe they'll go talk about it. Like maybe how like Trey will talk about it, or Trey did talk about it, and or any other person out there in general. Because honestly, with this game, it's just what's the word for? It's just a chore at this point. And here's my thing, y'all. I don't even play this game 24/7. I might have a lot of clips because it's for like the Tuesday thing, but other from that, like most of the stuff I'm playing SMT, which I'm technically doing right now because I got to do off stream because I got to level up and stuff. Yeah, I'm doing SMT. I'm doing Persona 4 Reno Ultimax, which I gotta have that video up there for that later. Tokai, we're not gonna count that because it's only a few that. I played a little bit of Masquerade. I did a little bit of other games, so on and so forth. But yeah, you'll see more My Hero Drum stuff because a lot of people I know like My Hero Drum stuff or My Hero stuff in general rather than other clips. But I still show love on it, like Zenitsu Zero. I play on my own accord. I just don't have every clip up there because I know a lot of people are going to enjoy it like I do, or something along those lines. So yeah, keep that in mind, and I'm doing other stuff along with it though, like Marvel Rivals and stuff, which I do our Rivals on my PC and stuff, I do it on, you know, like Twitch and stuff, but like, I just think that, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying the best I can with both worlds, but yeah. I want my Hero Drama to be good. I want it to be good, so people could be like, oh yeah, this game improved a lot. Which, the game has improved slightly a lot. Not a lot, but slightly a bit. So I'm hoping for the best for this game, because I want this game to be the best thing it could possibly be. That I honestly do. Because like I said, it's a My Hero game, and it's the first of its kind to be a gacha like battle royale game. And I want the best for it. I want the best for it, all in all. So just keep that in mind. I do pray that this game does do good, it cooks up, and goes far beyond its reach. I just pray for the best for it. But yeah, I digress, y'all. I will stop the video here, but whether y'all want to go out there and show love to the video, let people know about it, or maybe let one of the devs hear about it or anything, would be nice, because I think it needs to be talked about or addressed, because it's going to make a lot of people be a little bit just like about feeling how they feel about the game, which is my opinion about the game, and go from there. If it helps out the game by just a little bit, that's what's important though. If they even hear like one of the parts or anything, I think that's just really good to hear or know about in particular. I'll be happy with just that at the very least. So anything like that, be appreciative, anything like that. But yeah, y'all, I will see y'all later. I will have other clips like this Adventure Campus stuff going on and stuff. Hopefully, you know, maybe this video comes out there. Whenever I put it out there, comes out. This might be around Christmas. It might put it around Christmas or a little before Christmas. We don't know. Because there's a whole bunch of Adventure Campus stuff I gotta put up there. So yeah, y'all. Without further ado, I will end stream here. I'm so used to streaming, I keep thinking about this. But I will stop the video here. Hopefully y'all enjoy y'all day. Hopefully whenever y'all see this, it might be around Christmas by the time or before Christmas. Hopefully you have a good Christmas and stuff. But I will let y'all know I might most likely not stream at Christmas, or it'll be a day after that. I might not stream too much. Only reason I say that is because of 3 said reasons, which obviously one of them being that of you know, like I gotta do something with my brother and stuff, say with like my family and stuff, because yeah, family stuff happening and stuff, so I hope for the best for it now. So yeah, peace and love y'all, and